Hello and welcome to Trading 5 Talents. In this video, I want to go over the disastrous results that I've had this 7th week of trading live using my daily Ironfly trading bot over on Option Alpha. So you can see in the dashboard, this is my closed P&L, and it was going up steadily, and then all of a sudden we had this big decline, all happening on one day. And so we've been talking about it quite a bit in the community. Similar things have happened with other traders, and it's unfortunate, but there's some good discussion as to what we might be able to do to avoid these types of events later on. But in this video, I just want to go over the trades that I've made or the trades that were closed this past week. So if we go over to the positions, 3 open positions, I'll get into those in a second, but right here, starting from this top one all the way down to right here. So I started the week with a gain at $283, and this is the one that I closed just under 50%. So 50% was my target, but then I instituted that remove overnight risk automation I mentioned in a previous video, and I was able to close this one out for a profit before it actually or potentially closed less than this the following day. So I closed it right at 3:30, and I did follow this trade the next day, and it actually went over 50%. So I would have been safe, but again, I didn't know that, so that's why I closed out early to lock in those gains. All right, then on the 18th, you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 trades closed on the 18th, and they were all losses. So this one, it went up to 16%, but then it closed at 25% loss. This one was up 5.6%, closed at 25% loss. Again, 3%, closed at 27% loss. This one was up at 41% at one time, and then it actually closed for a negative 27% loss. So because of that, there are some things that I want to change to my bot. I could have locked in a lot of this profit early on. Over here, this one was up. It hardly got into profit, 0.2%. This one right here, this one was up 27%, and then it closed for a loss. So you could see over here the days in trade, the DIT. This one was open for 7 days, 9 days, 6 days. So a couple of them, like 1, 2, 3, those were only open for just a short amount of time. And these closed because if you've been watching SPY, it just went up for 2 days in a row, especially with the news of the resolution of the debt ceiling issue. And so the market took off. These trades just got stopped out. So I'm going to go over in a separate video some of the ideas that have been tossed around of how to avoid this in the future. So be sure to subscribe and turn on the notification so you can know when that video gets released. All right, so the trades that I have open right now are these right here. Now, what is interesting is this trade right here, it actually didn't close out. I mean, this was in that group, that cluster of trades that should have closed out, but it never got to 25% on that day, on the 18th. It was, upwards of, 20, 22%, but it never got to 25% for some reason to get stopped out. So what I did is I removed the stop loss on this particular trade. And in fact, yesterday, it went down to negative 32%. Again, this trade before though was almost at 30% profit. So I took off the stop loss of this trade because I was pretty, I guess I just had a feeling or was pretty confident that Jerome Powell, when he spoke on Friday, which would have been yesterday, the day after the big moves, that he was going to bring the market back down. And indeed, there was a pullback, which is why this trade going from negative 32% is only down 5%. So hopefully on Monday, when it expires, I'm hoping it will be in profit, and then I'll close out, obviously, but at least I didn't take that big loss on the 19th, and that would have been the 7th loss for the week. All right, and then I just have 2 other trades right here, negative $1 open P&L and then $9 open P&L. So overall, I'm still profitable with this Ironfly trading bot. However, as you can see, there are a lot of improvements that still need to be made. So let me show you the trade log, and I'll show you where I stand for the month. Okay, here is my trade log. You could see that the ones that are highlighted in red, those are the ones that have the expiration dates approaching. So they highlight darker and darker red as the expiration nears. And then once the expiration is passed, then it goes back to clear. But each row is a trade. These are all short iron flies. This is recording the trades from my iron fly bot that I just showed you. So you could see if I scroll over here, here is that string of losses that I maintained. And surprisingly, here is that one that just didn't close that same day. This is the one that I removed the stop loss from. And down here are the 2 open trades that I still have yet to close. So how are we doing for the month? If we go over to the dashboard, all right, so this is the premium version of the dashboard. Again, the link is down below if you'd like to purchase a copy of this. This is made in Google Sheets. So for the month of May, right now we are sitting at negative $332 for the month. Overall, the portfolio for this account is positive. I made just over $900 in April, and then I'm losing $332 so far in the month of May. The win rate, 46.7%. I have slightly more losses than wins, 15 closed trades. And let's see, if we scroll down here to some of these averages, you can see my average ROI, average P&L, average hold time, 5.1 days. Largest win was 284, and my largest loss was 187.72. And then, of course, you can see how much I've made, or how much I've paid in fees down here. Not doing well in May so far. We're just over halfway done, but overall, because of a good month in April, we're still green. So with these additions that I hope to be making to my bot this coming week, I hope we can turn it around for the rest of May. So if you have any questions about this week's trades, please leave a comment down below, or if you want to join the conversation over on Option Alpha, there's a lot of good discussion going on over there. If you have any questions about the trade log or about the bot in general, again, just leave them down below and I'll try to get back to them as quickly as possible. Until next time, trade wisely and take care.